President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Wednesday had suspended the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Abdul Rashid Bawar, to allow for seamless investigation into allegations of abuse of office leveled against the embattled chairman. The pronouncement has since been generating reactions as Nigerians continue to bear their minds on the president's action. Correspondent Nabuji Nabuji examines the president's pronouncement and its legality. It is a normal phenomenon for a sitting president to excuse a seven chairman or chief executive of any organization so long as there are reasons to do so. In the case of Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), it is even a periodic occurrence as former chief executives have been fired by word of mouth or even press statement. For instance, Malam Nuhu Ribadu was removed by President Umaru Yar'Adua. Farida Waziri was removed by President Jonathan, while Ibrahim Lamode and Ibrahim Magu were ousted by President Muhammadu Buhari not too long ago. The suspension of Abdul Rashid Bawar by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not also a surprise to many. Though the action has been given several interpretations, one thing that is clear is that allegations of abuse of office and extravagant spending of the Commission's funds, which are usually the reasons for the removal of his predecessors, were leveled against him to warrant the President's action. But is it a welcome development?
Is looked at in two ways. Well, it could be new government, new candidate. That's a possibility. The other possibility is that he may not have met up with the expectations of the present government, and the present government feel they have somebody who can do the job better.
Big deal about it. The president has the rights and powers to deal with issues in Nigeria. So if he is sacked, then there are nothing so special about it. It's just one public officer like any other.
Properties sold to maybe friends, his extravagant trip to or lesser Hajj and the rest. So I believe the president is on the right path.
With the chronological sacking of former EFCC chairman, who is in any case did not complete their tenures, the sacking powers of a sitting president has become overwhelming. But Nigerians see such perceived action of the president to right the wrongs as a step in the right direction against others who think that the incessant sacking of the EFCC helmsmen was political.
I think the way things are not done like this in civilized clime, and if you know that from all indication that this is a person fighting anti-corruption, is the anti-corruption Caesar in Nigeria, and you are the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it only boils on him to do what should be done to make everything transparent.
Somehow, I don't think it is political, because once you are being accused of one issue or the other, definitely they have to sack you in order to make investigation.
Well, so far we know that the administration who is actually in the picture right now has talked about the renewed hope and what he's looking forward to for Nigerians.
In December 2022, the Senate passed for a second reading a bill seeking to ensure that the EFCC headship has security of tenure by ensuring that their appointment and removal, as the case may be, were subject to the confirmation of the Senate. Unlike the ICPC and NFRU, the EFCC does not have this security, and that could be the reason the president ousted its chairman through a suspension.
In the discharge of his duties, but to just wake up in the morning and suspend, I think the Nigerian president over the years are abusing the power of suspension. They are abusing the power of suspension, because when you continue to suspend, you continue to weaken institutions. So wherever a new president comes, people will be looking at, oh, who is the next to be suspended? Even those who have statutory appointment that could be there for a certain length of time.
Man, it's a welcome idea. It's a welcome idea in the sense that if he is found guilty, he should face the music and he should be punished with a capital punishment, to show that there is no Nigerian that is above the law.
There is no gain saying that those reasons for the removal of EFCC chairman are actually the cause of the failure of the organization. Nigerians want government to not only relieve hiring government officials of their duties, but for them to be made to face the wrath of the law. That way, suspicion and sacking of public officials may reduce.